Brought to you by Only One for Family Gaming and ZF7 Gaming. You are now watching ZF7 News with your host, Timothy Wheeler.
Hello, Timothy Wheeler here to give you the latest scoop on ZF7, from our Actor of the Month to our gaming department and some exclusive news coverage of our TCG and movie database. So stay tuned and let's soar into it. For the month of June, our Actor of the Month goes to George Hernandez, as George has been part of the ZF7 team since 2012, as he debuted in the film series Zero, starring both Edward Aguilar and Alec Hyde. George would soon later gain a reputation with ZF7 as a graphic designer, as he helped create many iconic logos for the team. George would soon spread his own wings and begin his own production on Box It through YouTube and TikTok. George continues to show great quality work as he takes his time designing graphic art for clothing, hats, and of course the ZF7 logo that was infamously made in 2020. George returned to his acting career during the first phase of the Fiend reboot franchise as he made his return upon the 2022 reboot, The Fiend and the Dark Order. George continues to show determination as his projects and acting career. We are grateful for having you all these years. Something new to add to our roster of amazing talent is a production team known as Bad Noodle Club, producing quality film for your entertainment such as their hit series, The Redneck How-Tos, which you can find their YouTube channel, as well for a quick note discussing a future episode of theirs. The final of the series, episode 5, will be an hour long and will feature over 40 cast members. More details in the future. In the gaming department today, we say goodbye to our CEO of gaming, Jordan Bailey, as he stepped down from CEO of ZF7 Gaming to accept a position at MPIRE Gaming as Apex Team Manager, where he will manage 3 Apex teammates. Brennan Griffin will become the new CEO of ZF7 Gaming, as RJ Bowling as COO of ZF7 Gaming. Jordan will help transition our new leaders to the gaming department, as they will continue to work close with the chairman Edward Aguilar and CEO of ZF7, Zach Hans. A small update for the anti-human trading card game, as both Edward and Zach have been working hard on the card game over the last few years. Zach Hans has officially taken over the TCG as CEO. Anthology of the Fiend has released their 5th episode, as the series continues to grow and to closely connect their way to the 2022 reboot film, The Fiend and the Dark Order. The series will continue to expand on the story of characters, leading up to the re-release special of the Dark Order, set to be released next month. Part 1 Origin continues to be released every week on Patreon and Discord. And now for the exclusive interview.
So, Timothy Wheeler, things have changed. I'm in charge of this interview now. How were you contacted about your first role from ZF7 Studios?
That's a good question. See, I have a really good friend that I met at a job. His name's Eddie, and he's actually the chairman of this company. And we were out in the smoke pit one day, and he was like, "Hey, would you be interested in so-and-so and giving it a try?" So, came over one day. He hit on me a few times, but it was all right. I thought it was funny. I was like, look at Eddie, you'll try it still. But yeah, it's been a journey ever since. Now I'm here.
Working with such a big reboot such as The Fiend, you had become the face of the franchise. How do you feel upon the responsibility as not only a newcomer to the team, but a new actor to the cast?
It feels like I have an obligation. I have to follow and feel, so I try my best. But I don't think as it's hard or impossible to do. I got 3 kids, I got a family I gotta worry about, and I still make this happen. So I like the risk. I don't think it's more responsibility; it's more of creating memories with the team. So
That sounds very corny. Let's move on.
Fuck off, Dokkaebi.
The Fiend and the Deathwalker was your first big role. Now working with the mythology of the Fiend, what sets the stage differently for you from working with the sequel film and now the prequel television event?
I want to be the best that I can. I want to be better than when I first came in.
I am sure you cannot say much about the third film coming late 2025, which is slightly bogus. But what info can you reveal to us for the audience at home? Now let me remind you, if you do not answer, I do not know your fate in Zero Flight 7.
Oh, I guess the only thing I could tell you is a lot more action, a lot more background as well on all the characters, not just one.
So you are an actor, a model for the merchandise, and an anchorman to Zero Flight 7 News. What else is in store for you in the future? How are you enjoying the turn of events that have brought you over the last couple of years?
I don't know what's in the store for me. I would like to get into the card game that we got going on, and definitely would like to check out the Zero Flight 7 gaming channel. I do like Rocket League, so I do.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Good choice.
I don't have to murder you now. With you being an admin for Zero Flight 7, one of the 7 elite members of the team, how passionate and hardworking are you with them? Do you feel the team gets along? What experience have you felt? What can you tell others of Zero Flight 7 that many may still be curious about?
From a team's point of view, I feel like we're all connecting on a sort of a level where we're building a bond and getting a friendship that we can have that can last a very long time. The goals that I want to achieve with this team is really based on what we can do together, really, and what kind of attitude we bring towards it, because being here is one thing, but I'm very fortunate enough to have a team that's very understanding of my situation. I have a lot going on my personal end of my life other than outside this movie, so it's definitely been a journey for me outside from the movie, and then working with such a great team on this movie during set time or behind the scenes and stuff like that. It's great to get to know everybody.
Well, Timothy Wheeler, I don't know what you're gonna do next, but I'll just let you suffer. Have a good one, buddy.
Are you gonna let me out? Well, that was an interesting interview. Well, anyways, folks, you heard it here from the Actor of the Month to the new CEO of Zero Flight 7 Gaming. We are here to connect with everyone here. We cannot wait to show you what's in store for July. Until then, fly high.
Thank you for watching Zero Flight 7 News. For more content, please give us a follow and like.